Why Nukazuke may be better than Natto for gut health. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Hachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of Live Wiser, Not Smarter. Have you heard of Nukazuke, Japanese pickles? It is not so known outside Japan. Other fermented foods such as kakusaizuke, miso, or natto are more known outside Japan. But Nukazuke is popular in Japan. Now, so Nukazuke is basically pickled, fermented using nuka. Nuka means rice bran. So it's a rice bran pickles. And usually we take the vegetable out of nuka and then wash them and eat them like that. I'm sure you've seen it before. It is often served in Japanese restaurants, and if you live in Japan, you must have seen it before. So today's topic is nukazuke and how this fermented vegetable may be better than natto for gut health. Better than natto? Are you kidding? You are the natto king. You are the author of Natto Unleashed. And you said many times that natto is the king of fermented food. How come something else can be better than natto? Well, maybe I was wrong. And at that time, I didn't realize the significance of nukazuke. So today, I'll delve into why Nukazuke is so special today. So please watch the video until the end. Thank you. Now, first of all, those of you who found this video for the first time today, this is Health and Longevity channel, and we usually cover things like diet, exercise, mindset, and sometimes we cover Japanese blue zones because there are several blue zones other than Okinawa in Japan, and we cover traditional Japanese health method to modern Japanese health trends such as sauna. So this is a channel about how to increase health span, especially for people over 50 or 60. So if you're interested, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. And Cho-Katsu is another modern Japanese health trend. Cho-Katsu means activity for the gut or gut workout, how to improve your gut microbiome. It is big in Japan at the moment, and there are tons of YouTube videos about it. There are many books published on this topic, and there are many magazines and even TV programs covering this topic. And Nukazuke is in the spotlight in Cho-Katsu at the moment because it contains butyrate-producing bacteria. And this is the only Japanese food that contains butyrate-producing bacteria. In other countries, there's a shu tofu in Taiwan, which is called stinky tofu in English. That contains butyrate-producing bacteria, but in Japan, Nukazuke is the only one. So what is the significance about butyrate-producing bacteria? Well, if you've been watching this channel, you know now because I often talk about this bacteria in the context of longevity bacteria. It is called longevity bacteria because there's a region called Kyotango in Kyoto Prefecture, and Kyotango is a longevity hotspot now because there are 3 times as many centenarians as the national average. And there's a study called Kyotango Longevity Cohort Research going on at the moment. And in this research, they discovered that butyrate-producing bacteria are abundant in the gut of senior citizens in Kyotango region. And actually, it is abundant in many other centenarians in other parts of Japan too. So butyrate-producing bacteria is called a longevity bacteria, and it is considered to be the key to longevity. So what do butyrate-producing bacteria do? So just like the name, it produces butyrate. Butyrate is a short-chain fatty acid. So there are other short-chain fatty acids such as acetate, propionate, and butyrate is considered to be the most significant among the three well-known short-chain fatty acids. What it does is, basically butyrate is an immune system balancer. Butyrate helps train your immune system to recognize friend from foe, preventing it from overreacting and causing allergies or inflammation. It is cancer fighter. Butyrate can trigger the self-destruction of potentially cancerous cells in your gut, helping to prevent colon cancer. It is a gut soother. Butyrate has anti-inflammatory properties that calm down an irritated gut and help keep it healthy. Energy booster. Butyrate isn't just for your gut. It travels throughout your body, providing energy and helping regulate your metabolism and immune system. What about butter? Because if you talk about butyrate, butter contains butyrate, so why not just eat butter then? Well, butter has butyrate, but not butyrate-producing bacteria. You need butyrate-producing bacteria, not the butyrate itself, because butyrate-producing bacteria ferment fiber into butyrate in the gut, and this fermentation process within the gut is the key. So just taking butyrate from outside it's not the same as fermenting fiber into butyrate in the gut. Is completely different process, and you want this gut fermentation process. To do that, you need butyrate producing bacteria. Now, you can increase butyrate producing bacteria in your gut by eating prebiotics such as fermentable fiber, oligosaccharide, and resistant starch. However, what if you didn't have many residential butyrate producing bacteria in your gut? If you have abundant butyrate producing bacteria already, then by feeding them with prebiotics can help grow butyrate producing bacteria in your gut. However, if you didn't have many in the first place, you need probiotics. And for other beneficial bacteria, such as lactic acid bacteria, there are many probiotic foods, such as, hakusaizuke, this vegetable pickles. And for the bifidobacteria, there is yogurt. And for natto bacteria, there is natto. And how about any probiotic food for butyrate-producing bacteria? None of those fermented food contain butyrate-producing bacteria, but this Nukazuke does. Nukazuke is the only fermented food in Japan that contains butyrate-producing bacteria. Therefore, it is so significant, it's so unique and so rare. Now, why does it contain butyrate-producing bacteria? The secret is in Nukadoko. Nukadoko is this pickling bed. So you see, it is deep. It is quite deep, isn't it? So it has several layers: the top layer, the middle layer, and the bottom layer. And the top layer has some yeast. The middle layer has some lactic acid bacteria, and the bottom layer has butyrate-producing bacteria, because butyrate-producing bacteria doesn't like oxygen. So the farther you go up, there's more oxygen. The lower you go down, there's less oxygen. So they can survive at the bottom layer. So having those multiple layers is the secret to Nukadoko, and therefore it is a secret to Nukazuke. And having those three different layers has another special significance, because we usually mix Nukadoko every day or once a week, depending on how you how you're fermenting vegetables. But yeah, traditionally we mix Nukadoko every day. So you're mixing yeast, lactic acid bacteria, and butyrate-producing bacteria, which makes the whole fermentation process more powerful. And so according to Dr. Yutaka Shimokawa, who is a microbiome specialist, and he has a channel called Dr. Shimokawa's Microbiome Academy, he says that Nukazuke boosts nutritional value of the vegetables. For example, potassium 2.1 times more, calcium 1.5 times more, magnesium 3.1 times more, vitamin B1 7.9 times more, almost 8 times, vitamin B2 1.9 times more, vitamin B6 3.4 times more, and soluble fiber 1.9 times more. So it has soluble fiber. That means they are prebiotics too. Therefore, Nukazuke boosts the nutritional value of vegetables. Nukazuke has prebiotics, and Nukazuke has a unique probiotic, butyrate-producing bacteria. So where to find Nukazuke? I think it is more difficult to find Nukazuke than finding Natto. But I suppose you would probably go to similar places where you can find Natto, such as Japanese or Asian grocery stores. So first option would be those places. Just go there to see if they have Nukazuke. Or you can go to natural food stores. Probably they don't have it, but you can always ask them, and then you can explain to them what Nukazuke is and how it is a source of butyrate-producing bacteria, which is very popular in health and longevity at the moment. Then the store may become interested in it, and then they might decide to stock it. So yeah, it's worth a shot. Or you can try Whole Foods Market maybe, and online stores such as Amazon. Amazon has some Nukazuke, and they even have Nukadoko, this rice bran pickling bed. And in fact, this is even better because once you have Nukadoko at home, then you can make Nukazuke every day. So you can eat Nukazuke on a regular basis. So the best option I suggest would to get Nukadoko on Amazon and then start making Nukazuke at home. There are not many, but there are some videos on YouTube that shows how to make Nukazuke using Nukadoko. Okay, so I said Nukazuke may be better than Natto for gut health. I said maybe. But is it really better than Natto? That's something I'm going to talk about in the next video. And for the details about butyrate-producing bacteria and its significance and how to grow it in your gut, please read Chapter 3, The Ideal Diet to Increase Health Span, in my book, Live Wiser, Not Smarter. And please read the entire book because the book covers diet, fasting, exercise, heat and cold exposure, sleep, and brain optimization. It is a book to help you increase your health span. So please read it. Thank you. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Hachiaki Takamiya, the author of Live Wiser, Not Smarter. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. And please leave your comment. Did you know about Nukazuke? And have you ever eaten one? Thank you. Well, I will see you in the next video. Live with your ikigai!